Hello everybody, welcome back to Eileen's Craft Nook. Today, and I do apologize, I thought it was recording and it wasn't when I started this project. So I've already started, as you can see. This is my new mold and it's good size, probably one of the largest ones I've done. And it's a bear with the scene inside. So what I've decided to do is I'm using my micas and I'm going to color it in, and then I'm going to pour black inside. So I've started with the green, and when I'm done I'm going to clean up the edges because I don't want anything that comes over. I just want to keep it clean. It's going to be kind of like this little keychain that I did with the micas and then with the black on the back. So I was going to do the stars next with the gold. Now I got this mold I got from AliExpress. I have seen the same one on Temu, and the price is good. I think I paid 10, and I've actually seen them for less than that on Temu. I think they were 7 or 8 Canadian. And when I was, deciding how I wanted to do this one, I thought, I originally thought I would pour just a really thin black layer, so the black only came into the design and then the legs and around here, and then let that thin layer dry and then coat the whole thing with a different color, probably white. Then it would just be like a black silhouette. The design would be a black silhouette. And I actually think would be really nice, and it may probably be, when I do this mold again, will be what I choose to do. But for this one I wanted a bit more color, and I wanted to play with my micas, so I went with the colorful option. I also got this mold at the same time with the wolf, so maybe I'll do this one with the black silhouette and the black, and there'll be black and white. Let me know if you'd like to see that one done in that manner. Alright, I wasn't sure what color to do the moon. I do not have a white mica. Mine is silver gray, called silver white, but it actually comes out, this is it, and looks silver. And I wanted something white. So I have a white pigment powder. I don't know if that would work though. Okay, I think I found something that'll work. This is actually eyeshadow that I picked up at Dollar Tree, but eyeshadow is essentially the same as mica powders. And for the, if you're just getting into, it even comes with its own little brush. If you're just getting into resin art, you could easily, with the exception of the molds, get started with items just from Dollar Tree. And well, we don't have the Dollar Tree Plus in our area here. For those that you do, I've seen where they have resin, little resin kit. So the part A, part B, 2-part resin. It was a 32, so 16 and 16. So I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And truth be told, I had also bought a UV resin kit, and I was so scared to use it that I waited too long, and when I went to use it for the first time, it had gone bad. It was hard, and I couldn't get it to soften up. So that was disappointing. And I ended up ordering more. And once I took that leap to try it, I do diamond painting in my spare time as well, but I have really enjoyed the resin art. It's the different molds, but also you have so many possibilities of stuff that you can make. Okay, so for our deer, I have a brown. I have a coffee. If I have something maybe a little bit lighter, I have bronze. I have a brown red. I guess around here we have white-tailed deer, so that's what I want to model the colors of the deer after would be a white-tailed deer. Just looking through the colors of micas I have. I picked this one up at Amazon. It came all these little packets. This is one of the first purchases I made as well. It was there's a beige. It was inexpensive, and it was a good spot to start. And you really don't need a lot of micas. It's nice to have the different colors. I don't know what color that is. DUN. No idea. There's antique gold. What color is DUN? Done. It's like a burgundy, I think. Okay, so let's do a. We're going to use our browns, the beige, maybe a little bit of bronze, but go with the browns. The antlers. Oh, I want the antlers and definitely beige for the antlers. So I'm going to do these little antlers first. I want to get a small brush. Okay. So if you're like me, I watched a ton of videos before I started resin, and I watched Pouring Your Heart Out. She normally has a daily video, and she also makes her own molds, Julie, and they're nice. And I'm at the point, up until now, I've always purchased my molds from either Amazon or Temu, AliExpress, and I actually ordered one of Julie's molds last night, one of her live edge coasters. It wasn't cheap, but I feel that I'm at the point where I'm okay investing a little bit more money into my art. I also watch Claire's Crafty Corner. Claire's funny. Claire will get into themes. So right now she's into like a steampunk type of theme and she's also doing like pendants with stamps and such. She's fun to watch. I watch Marvelous Artsy. She's an artist in South Florida. She's funny. She has a great laugh. It's fairly, I don't think her channel's all that old. And I find her kind of like me where can't invest hundreds of dollars in, so we, put the money in where we feel it's worthy, but we're starting small. And she's growing her channel. I watch her every night. She puts out a video every day as well. I really like, another one I like is Resin. What color do I have? Brown. Isn't afraid to try some pretty neat things. The other day she did a fairy in a cube. So far I tend to stick to the safe things, but I like watching Resin as well. All right. Now it won't matter if I get this darker color on the lighter color, because the lighter color is touching the mold first. That's what will show up once, because the mold on this mold, it's the underside that is the front. So now we're not going to give these deer any features like eyes or anything like that. Just pretty basic. Okay, I'm going to not keep you guys here any longer. I'm going to go do this deer. I haven't decided if I want to do, I think I might do some blues or blacks in the sky with some, like maybe like a galaxy look. I haven't decided yet. But while I'm finishing this deer, I'll think about it, and when we come back, you'll see what I decided. Okay. Okay, we're going to try it. We are going to see about putting some colors in the sky to make it look fantasy galaxy like. So to do that, I'm going to just tap. I'm going to use a small brush. I'm going to take a little bit, and then I'm just going to tap it on my, I think I need a little bit bigger brush. Now, I don't care if it gets into the stars, or because it's just the gold that's going to show up on that. The one I'm not 100% sure is the moon, because I'm not sure how well that. So we're just going to do a little bit of, just to give our sky some life in this beautiful mold. With these deer. Okay, and you know what? May not turn out, that's okay, because we learn, and only by experimenting can we see what works and what doesn't. And that's the great thing about having all these creators on YouTube who are willing to do these experiments. There wouldn't be things like the raindrop effect if somebody hadn't said, "Oh, I wonder what's going to happen if we put UV resin on a mold, cure it, and then put regular resin over top." Alright, so I'm going to add the green, and then I'm going to add a little bit of gold, and then it'll be time to mix up the resin. Don't know how much this mold will take. Oh, and I think I'll give this a spritz with the alcohol spray to get these colors moving. So here's the golden. Now, these are regular micas. This is one of the chameleon patterns. So it will color shift. Okay. Don't want to go overboard. May already have done that, but okay. So let me grab my alcohol spray. Give it a spritz. Kind of. Actually, I'll probably spritz that just before I pour my. No, I don't want these ones lifting up, so I wouldn't be able to do that. No, we're going to leave it like that. I'm going to wipe this. Okay. I'm going to mix up my resin, and then we'll pour it. Okay, so we're ready to pour our resin. I've mixed up with black pigment and added a little bit of the silver black mica. Hopefully I have enough. This resin's fairly warm. So we're going to head and just pour this in. I'll lift you guys up a bit. This is the largest. Most resin I made at one time. I wasn't sure how much to make. Okay. I hope this turns out. Hope, hope, hope. Because I think that if it does, I'm going to give this to my husband for Father's Day. He has a hunting camp that he can hang it in. Okay. Now I have more resin, but I'm going to have to mix up a little bit more black into it. I see a hair here I need to get out. All right. Some bubbles. Some bubbles. Get rid of those while we're here. I don't know what that is. I think, oh, maybe it's some resin that didn't get mixed up. Looks like maybe it is. Okay, I'll have to, not resin, mica. Okay, let's take a look to see. Can you guys? And this resin is warm, very warm. Okay, guys, we're going to let this cure. And then, you know what? Can't wait to see this unmolded. So I'll be back with you when it's ready. Welcome back, my friends. All right. Our bear has cured. I think it's still a little bit flexible, but it's cured enough that we can take it out of the mold and take a look. I'm excited for this one. So let's go ahead and do it. Now this one I had planned on giving to my husband for Father's Day. So I hope it turns out. Okay, ready? Ooh, I do like it. What I'm going to be doing, I don't know if you guys can see, let me bring you in. All right, so as you can see, this part here, where it's this here raised part, it's dull. It's not, it doesn't have the shine. And it does look okay like that. My moon's a little dark. But I think, and I love that it will stand up on its own. But I think I want that to be shiny, because if I make it shiny, it's going to bring out all these micas here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a very thin, clear layer just in here. And it should look neat because you'll still see the definition of these raised parts, but it will have the clear, which will bring out all the shiny, will shine this up of the sky. I'm very happy with this. I think it looks good. It's funny that this beige when I put this mica on here for the antlers in their chest, the bag said beige, but it looks very silver on the mold. I love this green for the trees. You can see where, the mica's got into the bear, but that's okay. I think I really enjoy this, and The neat thing is, let me just take you out here, it can stand up on its own. Yeah, so I think that's great. All right, I'm going to mix up my resin. I'm going to pour this, and then I'll show you the final result. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. I'm making this again for sure. I will be back with the final result. All right, here's the final product. Turned out beautiful. Look at that. I don't know if that's picking up that shine, but he turned out really nice. I'm going to be very happy to give this to my husband for Father's Day. And he stands up on his own. Very pleased with this. All right, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.